So at this point, I had to call upon God. So I was saying this prayer. There's this prayer I always say. I'm sorry, guys. This remember, O most gracious Virgin Mary, that never was it known that anyone who flies to your protection. So I was saying these prayers. Then they knew really I can't do this. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl here again, Peppy. To all my new subscribers out there, thank you guys so much. And to all my old subscribers, thank you guys for your support always. I really appreciate you guys. And if you're just coming across this video, please subscribe and turn on your bell notification button so that you can be notified whenever I upload new videos. So guys, today I'll be telling you guys the story of how I gave birth to my twins in Nigeria. I've already told the story of how I got pregnant with them, and in case you've not seen this video, I'll put the link in the description box below so you can go check it out. So let's dive right into the video. So guys, after I got pregnant, I was scheduled for a normal birth. So I waited till 9 months. Nothing happened, and as of then my stomach was becoming bigger and bigger and bigger, and I can't even carry myself, although I do lots of sports, because I always go up and down our staircase. Like every evening I will go up and down. Every evening I will go up and down. I did a lot of sports those days, so I can feel whatever contraction or see something they said I should see, but nothing happened. So after 9 months, I was so tired, like I couldn't, like, all I wanted is for them to just bring out the babies. I'm done. So one Saturday morning, I was home. Like, I just woke up that morning so tired of the whole thing, so tired of myself. Like, when I'm walking, the only thing I can feel is just my stomach, this big, heavy, whatever. It was too much for me. So I called the doctor and lied that I saw something. There's something they told us then. It's called a show, that we have to see it. When you see it, then you can call the doctor and come to the hospital because you are ready to deliver. So I didn't see anything, so I called the doctor and told him I saw something, and the doctor said I should come to the hospital immediately. When I got to the hospital, they checked me, did everything, and they said I'm not ready. Hi. I told the doctor, I'm sure I saw this. Maybe the baby will come today. I just want to give birth. The doctor now said, okay, I should stay in the hospital, like move around. If I notice anything again, I should tell the nurse. So I stayed in the hospital. Instead of me to sit in the hospital and walk around and do what they asked me to do, there was a woman selling corn. That was the period of corn, maize, pear, coconut. There was this woman selling corn opposite the hospital. So I went to her store. I sat down there. I was just eating corn. I ate like 8 to 10 pieces. I was just eating corns. So towards the evening, I was like, I hope these people will not send me home again. Like, I don't want to go home. I want to give birth. Like, I can't go home again with this pregnancy. My mom called and asked if everything is okay. I told her, yeah. They said I should wait. So I waited. In the evening, the doctor came around and asked to see me. So the doctor was like, oh, okay, did you notice anything? I said, nothing yet. I didn't notice anything again. And the doctor said, okay, I should go outside, move around. So I went out. That was when I became very serious. Like, I don't want these people to send me home again. So I went outside and started moving around, climbing the hospital stairs and everything. So in the evening, I told them that I can't go home. I had to give birth. Like, I must give birth. I'm tired. So they gave me a room. Then The doctor said I have to be induced so I can go into labor. So I was induced the first time. I felt this hotness all over me, like just for some seconds. It stopped. The nurse came in again, induced me the second time. I felt something and it didn't even last for 30 minutes. I started feeling this hotness. So whenever I feel this, I'll ask my mom to call the nurse that I think the baby is coming. The nurse will come, we'll go to the labor room, I'll push and nothing will come out. They have to take me back to the room again. I think we did this for 4 to 5 times. Like, I was so angry. Like, all I wanted is to give birth. Like, I'm done. So on the last time when the nurse came in again and asked I would go to the labor room, I was induced and I was pumped also, so they can get out all any dead stuff I have in my stomach. After doing all this, the baby didn't come. So I think the last induction, I started feeling this hotness again. I was taken to the labor room again. Then was the last stroke. Like, it was really, really, really late in the middle of the night and I had just had to give birth. So I decided to give it my breast. I pushed and pushed and pushed. Nothing was happening. Then I started begging the nurses that I can't do this anymore. Maybe they should just cut me open and get the babies out. Like, this is not working. The nurses was like, don't worry, just push, push. My sisters and brothers, I pushed though. I kept pushing. I kept pushing. Nothing. We continued like that, like close to 1 hour, 2 hours, I'm pushing and nothing. And as I was doing this, I started losing my breath and my strength. Like, I felt like something is choking me. Like, I can't. The more I push, the more my strength is going away. The more I feel like I'm dying. So I told the nurses that they should do something else. Maybe they should cut me open. So the nurses was like, no, the baby is almost here. You can touch the baby. They now asked me to touch the baby. So I tried to touch the baby. I tried. I felt some. I touched something. I felt something. And they said, you see, just push them out. Push. Hey, God. I was like, no, I can't do this anymore. I can't push. And the thing there is, I was beginning to lose my breath. I felt like I was dying. The more I push, the more. So at a point, the nurses kind of started shouting at me, you're going to kill your baby. The baby is almost in between your legs. You're going to kill the baby. Just push. Meanwhile, my mom was outside praying her heart out. She was praying and praying. I told them that I can't, like, this story always make me feel emotional, guys. So I told them that I can't do this anymore, but they don't believe that I was dying. Like, I was losing my breath. So I told them that I can't push. They said I have to push. I must push, that I will kill my child. I will kill my babies. At that point, I was ready to just die. Like, I'm done. So they now had to go outside and call my mom. When my mom came in, my mom, I think she was literally crying. So my mom was like, I should push. I should do what they asked me to do. That God will do this, God will do that. I told my mom that I can't push, that I will die. My mom was like, I should push. I gave birth to you. Don't worry, you can do it. God will do this, God will do that. So I was like, okay, because of the tears on my mom's eyes, I wanted to prove to her, like, it's not like I deliberately want to hurt the child or hurt myself. Then I was like, okay, let me do this. This was my last strength. I pushed with all my strength. Nothing. At that point, like, I told my mom, I will die. If I do this again, I'm going to die. my mom was crying, and I'm sorry guys, like whenever I tell these stories, it makes me feel so emotional. So at that point, my mom was praying and begging me, I gave birth to you, you will give birth to your own kids, I give birth to you. At that point, guys, I don't even want to give birth like the Hebrew women. They should just cut me open and take the babies out, but they don't get it. I was losing it. The nurses were after the baby that was almost coming out, not knowing that the second one inside it, that he's already losing his breath. Like, the guy was like already not breathing anymore. So at this point, I had to call upon God. So I was saying this prayer. There's this prayer I always say. I'm sorry guys. This remember, O most gracious Virgin Mary, that never was it known that anyone who flies to your protection. So I was saying these prayers. Then they knew really I can't do this. So they now have to call the doctor. When the doctor was about to travel, when they told him about the situation of things, that I refused to push and I said that I'm dying, the doctor now came, checked me out, and told the nurses that there is no way I can deliver this babies, like it's impossible. So I was pushed immediately into the theater for surgery. While the doctor was preparing himself for the surgery, I was pleading with him, just cut me open, give me something to sleep, just do something to me, because I just want to rest. Just cut me open, give me something. Give me something to sleep. So the doctor was like, don't worry, I will give you something so you can sleep. But before we do that, I want you to start praying. So I started by prayer again. Remember, almost gracious Virgin Mary, that never was it known. I was praying. Before I knew it, I slept off. So after hours of God knows when, I started hearing voices, like happy voices, smiling voices, and I opened my eyes a little bit and I was able to see my mom. And my mom, I called my mom, she answered. She was like, you're up? But then I can't see things properly, everywhere was a little bit blurry. So I was like, have I given birth? She said yes. And I asked her, what are the sex of the kids? She said it's a boy and a girl. I was so happy and I slept off. So after everything was over, my mom had to tell me her own part of the story. She said when they cut me open and she was able to hear only the cry of one child, she was so scared, thinking that something had happened to the other one. Maybe the other one has died. So a nurse came out and she asked the nurse. The nurse said that everything is okay. It's just that the other baby like lost his breath and they are working on him. Luckily for us, everything went well. He regained consciousness and everything, but he didn't cry. So that's the story of how I gave birth to my twins at the age of 21 to 22 in Nigeria. It was a very emotional and a very painful experience. Like, it was so painful, but I thank God that everything went well, and now my twins are 7 years old. I think I'm going to bring them. My next video will be about them. I'm going to introduce them to you guys. They are my miracle babies. Like, God did his work there. So guys, I'm going to end this video here. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, like, share, comment, and I will see you guys in my next video. Peppy loves you all. Ciao.